Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle14, and I'm here doing a review of Iyanla Fix My Life. This is the second part of Leandria Johnson's story. Alright, I just want to say, it's like, I appreciate the journey that Leandria is going for, and I appreciate her courage to step forward and to get the help that she wants. Um, I could understand it's very hard to cope with things, life struggles, everything that's coming at you, all different angles and struggles, and sometimes you may not even have to cope with that thing. So you might take a drink, you may take a bottle, you may go to drugs, you may do whatever things you need to do to feel to numb the pain. And sometimes it could take the death of a family member. It could take death of your individuality. It could take a death of your own uniqueness. And to without dying and to cover that up with alcohol, whatever your addiction is, it's troubling. So I appreciate Leandra doing what she's doing and bring her story out there to help others, because there's a lot of people going out there who use alcohol to numb their pain. And in Leandra's case, she explained that she's not an alcoholic because she could function, she could do well, she has a family she could take care of, but that's what you call a functional alcoholic. You you still alcoholic because you still take a drink to cope with everyday life, and that's part of your everyday routine. But you can still work, you can still have a good paying job, you stuff like that. But that's what you call a level of functional alcoholic. Not all alcoholics hit rock bottom, don't do nothing, all bums. They can't be everything fall out of control. They don't work, no much slower. They take all control of their lives. They're angry, bitter. No, there are some who really use alcohol as a way to coping mechanism, and that's what Lee Adrian is doing. Now, with this episode, it continues on from what happened last week, where she got the ultimatum from her manager, Phil, record label manager, saying that you get 90 days. If you're not alcohol free, we will terminate your contract. And also, he want her to rebuild her surrounding. Rebuild the people who around you. Rebuild everything surrounding yourself. All the negative people, all the toxic people, all the enablers. Anybody who is not helping you benefit your well-being and your success need to be cut off. Need to be cut off, because at the end of the day, they're not on your benefit. They're not in their best interest to help you individually. It's their best interest to help you get what you need to do so they can benefit them. And that's a different story. Because as long as it's benefit them, they're going to let you continue going a downward spiral. They're going to let you continue to be alcoholic. They're not going to tell you the truth. They're not going to give you enough reason to help. They say we'll be your friends, but as friends, don't let their friends hit rock bottom to the fact that they can't heal from that, or even escape them from, or even prevent them to hit rock bottom, so they could just keep getting the money in their pockets. Because as long as she's making money and continuing to be success, they will eat and have money. So it benefits them for her to continue this and not worry about the alcohol. Oh, good, we could do this, we could do that, we could do this for you, we could take care of it for you. I can make sure you do this and make sure to do that. That's enable her, because if you keep enabling her, that means she's gonna continue with this bad behavior. She's gonna continue being late. She's gonna continue doing everything that she needs to be doing, because y'all is not doing nothing to step in and tell her, no, what, Leandra, this is not gonna work. This gotta stop. Either drop her the client or she drop you. But at the end of the day, nobody's willing to do that extra step. They people feeling the feeling that they could get fired. They could feeling they could get cut off. They could feeling that they ain't gonna get no money. So they keep shut. They keep silent, and it's not helping Leandra in the long run. Now, she also got help with her brother. Iyanla brought her brother and Terrence just to reveal his truth, that he went to AA meetings, and he said it was not for alcohol, but it was for something else. And she said she didn't know. But her one who passed away, he was also addicted. So her parents had like 5 children, and 3 out of the 5 children was addicted to something. So she said that needs to get changed. That needs to get help, because that pattern needs to be broke. It needs to get changed. It is not good. The 3 of her 5 children that have addiction, that means it's something that y'all need to work on to help in building. And Leandra didn't even know her younger brother had an addiction or went to AA meeting. She didn't know that. So she felt like she was alone. Now she's not alone. But her brother want to be there for her. to help her support. But him, sorry, just like everybody else, need to let her know that she has a problem. She alcoholic, and I think even up to now, she still has a hard time admitting that she is alcoholic. That she don't have much of a problem. She just chooses to drink because she had pain, stuff like that. But it is a problem when you can't live a day without a drink for years. Just like last week, she ordered a whole full glasses. She take a mimosa in the morning. Then she take a mimosa and some couple of Long Island teas. Then she takes some extra vodka shots. Then she got mimosa, Long Island teas, and vodka shots and everything, all in a day span, every day in a week. So it's like, yes, you do have one, but until she missed that part, her healing was not happening. It will not prosper if she don't admit that she has one, because that's the first step. Admit that you have something, then you can work on that. But you don't admit that, if she can't work on it. So that was that. So the next day, Miss Leandra was 2 hours late to her sessions, and you know how Iyanla feel about somebody being late to her sessions. But she didn't get angry and mad, but she just got a little disappointed and said, "What happened? Like, what will cause you to be 2 hours late?" The call time was 9 o'clock. I guess she called around. Well, apparently they called her around the time, and she told them that she needed an extra hour. The extra hour came by. She still wasn't ready, and she left around something like a little bit after 10:30, and on 10:23, 10:20, something like that. She came down. So almost 2 hours she was late to a session. And because we're getting close to 11 o'clock, I guess that's the amount of time she got there. And from 9 o'clock until 11, you basically 2 hours late. So she wanted to get a better understanding about what happened with her booking agent, Robert. Robert said he a booking agent, but he also her friend, which I beg to differ. But Miss Iyanla wanted to know what happened, like what was the thing. He said he was under the impression that she wasn't late. It thought the call time was 9:30. She said no, the call time was 9 o'clock, and he said, "Oh, I thought it was 9:30." But basically, he was giving different excuses. Oh, she would do that, so I had to make sure she would do this. I had to make sure this and that. Oh, she always had this a problem, but that's not an issue. She always had this problem of being late, and I had to make sure she go handle this and stuff like that, so she won't miss out. So, but he mentioned that her alcohol, her lateness, has been a problem before she ever started drinking and had been addicted to alcohol. Phil, the record manager, thinking that it's because of her drinking, it's why she's becoming late a lot lately. But Robert said no, she always had this problem. So it's not of a character flaw. It's not of an alcohol as an issue. It's her character is the issue. And it says if a character has the ability to be in late all the time, then what are you as a booking agent let her know that this is unacceptable? Because Iyanla said, don't you know she is tarnishing your reputation? He said, oh, I don't see it that way. She's not tarnishing my reputation. Yes, she is tarnishing your reputation. Because if you her booking agent and you book her for these different venues, and these people expecting your client to be on time, and they're not on time, it look bad on you because you booking this client, assuring them that she gonna be on time, and the fact that she always late all the time is hurting you as a credibility as a booking agent. So if she's hurting your credibility to be a respectable booking agent, then you need to cut her. And when she said that, he laughed it off. And he said, cut her client, cut her client. I said, why? Yes. And he said, as a friend. And so I said, no. Yeah, so, cause as a friend. And yeah, he basically didn't understand that. He basically understand why he needs to do that. And the reason why, because you enable her. You continuing to enable her behavior by covering it up and let her do it. So if you don't check it, you are obviously enforcing her bad behavior. And by covering up, by doing this for her, by telling her, oh, this is okay, do this, and keep booking her, she can work, then she is not going to really want to do it. Now she did reveal that she don't want to do gospel, she didn't gospel anymore. Now he didn't really hear, but he said, "Oh, I don't think that she don't want to mean she don't want to sing gospel. She just want to sing the gospel song, but she's still a gospel artist like that. She got to do." And she said, "No." Iyanla said, "Did you hear what she said?" He said, "Yeah, she don't want to sing gospel song anymore, but not being a gospel artist." She said, "I mean both. She don't want to be a gospel artist, and she don't want to be singing gospel songs." And I think he took a while to understand that. I was like, wow. But it just like, I don't know. Maybe after she healed and rehab and everything, maybe she would come around. But I don't think. I think in her heart, she's not. She don't want to do it anymore. She just gave up with the idea of being a gospel artist. I don't think she want to sing gospel anymore because I think she lost faith in a lot of things, religion, church, God, and everything. But if she restored her faith with God, maybe she still don't think singing gospel as her avenue, her venue. And she probably don't want to be a spokesperson for people anymore because she lost her way. So she don't want that. And he probably understand that. It's like, you got to understand her friend. If you her friend or your booking agent, as a friend, you have not been doing anything to really help her succeed as prosper in this professionalism and also as an individual, as a person to get her better. As a booking agent, you was booking her stuff so she could sorry, so she could keep making your money. But at what cost is you are you sacrificing because she's not happy? And now because she maybe not too focused on don't want to keep doing gospel, maybe that's why she probably taking more time and more effort and being late than she knew normally be because her heart is not into it. Sorry, so if her heart sorry, excuse me. So if her heart is not into gospel or singing the gospel songs, sorry, excuse me, then she is not going to be wanting to show up to do these gigs. So that's something that he needs to wrap his mind up. So she's at the end of the day, if he's not hearing you and he's not willing to understand that you're not doing this or you don't want to do this, and he just or try to push you and he's not serving your purpose, you need to fire him. And look at each other and he said, "Oh, we get this look," all this stuff like that. I said, "What look?" And he said, "You need to tell her that you failed her. You failed her as a person. You failed her as a friend to get her the help that she wants." And it's not that I'm not trying to break you up. I'm not trying to break your friendship. I'm trying to understand that she is hurting and she needs that response and need that thing. And you need to let her go and let her know that this is what you have been doing. And he didn't want to admit that. And that's what she went on. She said, "You realize you didn't want to hit her rock bottom because you forgot the reason, you forgot that the rock made you don't want to hit rock bottom. You forgot that God made the rock. So you need to let her fall so she can get herself back up. But if you keep grabbing her and it's like, no, no, do this and this and that, and keeping her at bay so she continue making this money for you, then you is not really serving any purpose." So she just saying all that. She said, "Oh, I'm here for you. I'm here to do whatever you need to do to get your opportunity." The outside person looking in, what it is about. The relationship is blurred, it's boundaries, and it's not helping each of your cause. So I'm gonna do whatever I'm doing to help you, but I'm investing in your healing and not in your feelings. And I like that strain because it's like Iyanla here is want to help her in the process of her healing. She's not too much into her feelings in the fact of like, okay, you feel this type of way, you feel that type of way, or I don't like how you feel, I don't like what you say about this, like that. All that fine and dandy, but at the end of the day, her goal is your healing and how you can better yourself. And if you not get that healing, then nothing else is matter. So, and I basically she said a lot of things that he catered into her brokenness and her woundedness. That's what he drive on, not her strength, not her power, and not her greatness that she could be. He almost invested in her brokenness, As long as she stay broken, as long as she stay head silent, as long as she stay struggles after struggle and struggle, as long as she continue working and making the money, he is okay with it. And that's why it made him start tearing and breaking down. It's like that, even though I don't think he fully understand or really fully invested in what Iyanla was saying, because he feel like Iyanla trying to break them all apart. But at the end of the day, that's the reality. If she's not helping you because she being late all the time, it is tarnish reputation, and you're not serving her purpose. So why your business relationship is continuing? You could go separate ways, and you can still be her friend and not have a business aspects with her. Now, the next day, talking, and she had to sit down with her, and I think Leandra at this point finally admits that, or starting taking a step to admit that she is alcoholic, even though she's still hesitant and she's not fully invested into it. But she started to admit that yes, maybe she had it, and that's where Iyanla had to read a definition of alcoholism, and that's what explained that functional alcoholic. And that's what she explains that she is one. And she got a video for Kurt Franklin, and it was a nice inspirational motivation speech to her, and it's let her know that yes, you are power, you have greatness in you, but your journey is more important. It's what you are experiencing, your step, your progress, your chapter is more important. Yes, your voice is nice, but it's your journey that we are looking forward to. So whatever your journey is, you get rehab, you get better. You want to do different route in music and something. As long as it's your journey and you are good and you reconnected to your God and you reconnected to yourself, then people gonna be happy for you. And people gonna love you no matter what. If you decide not to do the gospel, that's on you. But let your journey move you there. Let your journey speak for yourself. Not because you're making people money, not because you got this great voice and all that stuff. Let your journey prosper. And that's where people fall in line and get into your area. Now, she did mention that Robert, it's better for her if she continued to make money for him. So basically, she called him an opportunist. And I think that's why I get out too. I think he is an opportunist because he only cares so much about her money and not so much her growth. And she was like, oh, also I forgot. So Iyanla made this quote. She said, "How is the church, how the religion is to blame of you being late?" And she said, "I never said that because no, but you say all your struggles, all your problems is grabbed and tied into these two things. Because you remember in the first part, she mentioned that the church, religion, God, faith, all that stuff is to blame of why she is like that, who she is now. But not knowing that she needs to take responsibility of her own character and her integrity, and her flaws." That she herself is being late. Not because of the church, it's not because of religion, it's not because faith, it's her. So there we get that struggle that she's going through of the church. Now we try to understand who she really mad at. Is she mad at the church or she mad at the people of the church? And she more mad at the people who is governing this church. But she got to understand that the people of the church are still people. They have their flaws just like you. They're not perfect. The church is the church house that's worshiping the gospel of the Lord. Your Lord is the one you honoring. So her brokenness is with the God, not the church and the people. Now, if she store her faith with that, then she understand that it's forgiven to forgive these people because of their flaws. Because a lot of what she said is kind of valid. The same people who you go into and worship on or something may not really, don't care about you, committing all of the same sins you committing, doing a lot of other things that you going to them for advice, but they is the one doing this thing hiding behind closed doors, beating on their wives, committing adulteries, money laundering, living half lavish lifestyle, taking away from their members. That's a lot of things that's valid that she was saying, but her delivery approach, her rage, the venom that she's saying, the message was not getting across. So it's like, okay, you have much to say, but you really bitter, and that message is not coming along as what you coming for, because it's not it's not what she's saying was false. A lot of what she's saying was kind of correct, and a lot of people do agree with what she was saying, but her message, her delivery was off. So her part of her healing is to separate the things. Church, religion, God, your faith is all separate entities. Song, gospel music, they all separate entities. Don't brash them all together because they're not all together. You can have a relationship with the God, have faith and spiritual, and not go to church. You can do this like that. Church is not the end all be all to have the relationship you have with the God. Because you could go to church every Sunday and still not have the relationship, and you still have a broken relationship with the God, and you still on a downward spiral path. So as long as you have that up face with you and your God, then everything else will work itself out. Now, so Iyanla asks her, I have an inpatient rehab to go with you. It's 30 days. Or you committed and taking a step and going to rehab. At that point, Andria said, you know what? I don't know. It's an option, but I'm not sure. So she understands her honesty, even though it take her a while for her to take that step to admit that she has one. So she just need the extra push. So Iyanla invited Erica Campbell, who was one of the judges of Sunday Best that Leandria won from. So it's like a big mentor, her big sister, something like that, who been in this game, the gospel industry for a long time, to give her advice. And she was giving us much impact. She said she knows how to struggle in Leandria goes. She know how it is that where you got to make the money, you gotta do this. Sometimes you want to give up, you want to cry back, you gotta so far you may lost faith in time. It's a lot of things going on, a lot of obstacles, but you gotta restore the love and faith in yourself and your God, and everything works out. And she just want this for her, and she just realized that Leandria had lost the way, and she don't really have the support and love that she may have needed, and she probably need that. So she came all the way from LA to be there to support Leandria in her endeavor and her journey to get better. And Leandra admitted to Erica that she has alcohol, and it took her a while for her to realize that, and she started breaking down, crying, and they talk about the things, all that stuff, and that she realized that she said, yeah, she really meant at the people of the church, not the church itself, and it's come a lot. And then after a while, they had a prayer session, laying hands on her, and it was nice. It was appreciated. No matter what religion that Iyanla um, supports, it's still the spiritual journey. It's a spiritual journey that Leandra needs to go through to restore her faith to God that she worships, and to get the help that she needs. So no matter whatever God that Leandra prays like that, it doesn't matter at this point. It's a matter of her restoring the faith in Leandra. Let Leandra get that spirituality back in her. Let her get to the point that she can make that relationship back with God and get that. And at the end of the prayer session, Leandra broke down and said, I don't want to drink anymore. I guess that's a realization that she needs to move forward with her life. And Iyanla said, I will take you to the AA meeting. She asked him again. They will hold you. I got you the bed for Friday. They will hold your bed. But in order for you to get that bed, you have to do AA meeting today and tomorrow for 2 days, and then you go to the thing on Friday. You have to do it, or you committed. I will take you. I will go with you. And that's what she said, she will do it. And I said, oh, I'm proud of Leandria. And that was the end of the episode. It was a good journey, and I hope Leandria the best. It did mention that Sister's taping, she had been in rehab. So hopefully she take this well, and when she get out, whatever she want to do on her path, she'll be a better woman, better Leandra, someone that she could be proud of for herself, and take that necessary step to better her, get wholeness in herself, and also repair her relationship with the God she above. And tell me what y'all think about this episode. It was nice. It's really I try to give it all out there and everything, let you know how it is. But I had enjoyed it. This was the mid-season finale of Iyanla. It will resume again in June. So hopefully you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit that red subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so you can be notified for every video I'll be uploading. The next video I'm doing is Married to Medicine LA. Talk to y'all later. Peace.